Hello everyone, welcome to the Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be updating the chart of the GDXJ. This is Gold Miners Junior ETF, which is an ETF to track the performance of the junior gold miners. And I'm going to be looking primarily from the long-term perspective. Here is the monthly time frame, and we can see I'm calling this pullback in 2016 ending with 2 in the grand super cycle. So it's a major bottom here at $16.14. Now so far you can see from here the rally is only a three-ways rally so far, right? Now the three-ways rally has only, it's whether you want to be bullish, which you are calling this as a 1-2-1-2, which is a nest, or whether you want to be bearish, which is, if that's the case, then you call this ABC, and it's going to go down. Now I do not think this is an ABC, because I think $16 is kind of already quite low for the GDXJ. Besides, technically speaking, if it breaks below 16.14, then basically the count becomes something like this. You can count this as an A or W. This become your B or a Y or an X, and then you're going to be looking for a C or a Y going to the 100% extension. And then if you do the projection here, then that means the 100% extension can go down to minus 96, which doesn't make sense, right? Because you cannot go to 0 or anywhere near 0 for that matter, because unless all the entire industry collapse and there's no more miners and they all go bankrupt, then there's no way we're gonna go to negative 96. And that is the reason why I think it's more likely that this is really in the bottom here for the GDXJ. So then you need to label this as a motive sequence or as a bullish sort of outlook. And here so far we've got 3 waves. On the way to interpret this then is doing this as a 1-2-1-2, which is a nest. That means we are within wave 3 now. And now the current pullback here, if I go down, and this is the monthly time frame, if I go down to the subdivision within this pullback here, then you can see that we ended with 2 in the red here, which is the same as the red, and then we're calling this as 5 waves here, ending this, right? This 5 waves here, ending it here. So now we're looking for an ABC pullback, and the C can go a little bit lower to match the A in length. So that means we can go to this area between 40.19 and 33.51, and then from here we can find support, we can find buyers from here, and then it can turn higher and resume the next leg up. So shorter cycle, therefore we might potentially see a bit more downside, but overall, again, because we are not really starting a new bearish move, so this can be interpreted simply as a correction. And the next support then is this area that I'm looking at between $40.19, which is really not too far away if you think about it. 40.19 all the way to 33.51 is basically the potential support zone for the GDXJ, right? And then from here potentially we can then start turning higher again and resume the next bullish leg to the upside. Okay, so that's the update here, guys. Now we don't cover this in our service, but we do cover GDX in the group 3, and we also cover gold, obviously, in the group 1. So if you want to know more about the metals, feel free to check our service. We have 14-day trial, and the link is in the description. I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.